We have Captain Napolitano here, and you had quite an injury in combat.
Once or twice.
Yeah. So tell us what happened.
Been shot in both my legs and one of my arms. Blown up a couple of times.
And what I find remarkable about you and your story is you're like the group comedian. You find comedy in everything. So there's a lot of listeners out there who, you have your own metaphorical wounds, gunshot wounds. You've gone through tough times, and it's tough to find that optimism and that humor. So what's your secret to people who are struggling with stuff? I mean, you've literally been blown up and shot.
Well, I'd say there's very few bad days, right? So, really, truly, most of our bad days that we think of as bad days aren't that bad. When you lay it against, like, most of what the rest of the world has to go through on a daily basis. We're all pretty sure we're going to eat dinner and, I'm going to be able to feed my family. So, like, once you check, like, those kind of lower Pavlov needs.
Yeah, like the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Like have a roof over your head.
Yeah.
Food, shelter.
If you're not really worried about, like where you're going to sleep tonight or what you're going to eat for dinner, man, it's all going to work out.
Yeah.
Also, I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. There's no point in my life, in retrospect, where I have looked back and said, like, oh, I'm glad, that didn't happen or that did happen. It happened. So everything happens for a reason. It's all the base for the next event. No matter how tragic and horrible something looks from your current perspective, it's gonna get better. Human beings are resilient as a species. That's why, like, we build giant cities, and the rest of the animal kingdom does not. We're well more resilient mentally and physically, and it's gonna be okay. So just make fun of it.
That's a great attitude. And did it take getting blown up and shot to realize that? I mean, do you think people out there who haven't been blown up or shot can get that perspective of viewing things positively?
Yeah. Honestly, I've dealt with stress and everything my whole life through humor. Some of the first military events that I did well before I had been shot or blown up, I'd just make fun of stuff, and it seemed to make it a lot easier for myself and for everybody else around me, which when you're around people that are happy and positive, no matter how bad it is outside, you're elevated. So there's a great Gandhi quote, and I forget exactly how it goes, but it's something along the lines of, you get more for yourself than you give when you help people. And so if you can raise the level of humor in whatever team or cell or group you work in, it's gonna all ships rise with that tide, including yours.
That's interesting. And I mean, medically speaking, when you laugh, find humor, there are endorphins that circulate your body. So when we have something funny or humorous, we laugh. It's endorphins. But it works in reverse. If you actually laugh and find humor in things, the endorphins come out and you feel happier. So you can flip that. You can almost fake it till you make it.
Certainly. Absolutely.
And you do a great job of that as a captain, and what you've been through, and keeping that optimism, especially when a lot of people don't have that after being through what you've been through, and even less. So learn from this, and the battle continues.
The battle continues.